mind-numbing. Hey, what's up you guys, Artemis Prime here doing another Marvel Legends tour review on the Marvel Legends San Diego Comic-Con 2013 Thunderbolts box set Luke Cage. I gotta give a big thanks to MarvelousNews.com for making it possible for me to get a hold of this figure and to review it. And hey, you gotta check out Marvelous News all week this week for the latest in all the SDCC coverage. It'll be badass. And if you're looking to pick up any of the new Marvel Legends, which are I guess not the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives, you can go to
Big, get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
So overall, I have to say this figure is okay, not great. I'm not totally impressed with it. It is basically the Hyperion body mold, so you can see right there. It's the same body mold, and it has this same weird, awkward chest kind of deal going on. Of course, he doesn't have the cape, but he does have the cape holes that you can see that this guy has on the back right here. Back holes and everything. I think Luke Cage's head looks a little big, a little out of proportion. And we've been waiting for a modern Luke Cage figure to come out for a long time, and now that we finally got him, it's this Thunderbolts post-Siege era look. And you know, to be honest with you, it's not my favorite look. I did a custom Luke Cage at one point, this crappy custom made out of the Savage Dragon figure, and this is the kind of look that I was kind of hoping for. But I'm happy that we have a modern Luke Cage, and this is what he looks like next to the Toy Biz classic Luke Cage figure right there. You can see how much lighter in tone the modern Luke Cage is compared to the classic one. Thank you, Century Productions. Here's a lot taller than the classic Power Man Luke Cage. This face sculpt is okay. I can't say I'm super excited about it. Like I said, I think the head sculpt is actually a little large, a little out of proportion to the rest of the body. That's just my opinion. And I also feel like his head kind of looks a little bit more, I don't know, more Arabic or Indian kind of looking, more so than a black guy, I guess. I don't know. And his eye, his right eye over here has got this kind of, Debo kind of thing going on, and his pupils right there you can see are orange. It's kind of a strange color choice right there to have orange for his eyes. It's tricky to pick up on my camera, but there is paint shading with this yellow. It is not just a solid yellow color. There's some brighter yellow highlights right here and right here. I think the Thunderbolts logo came out really clean. The way it goes from yellow to brown like this, I just think is, I don't know, it's not very realistic. And the sculpt right here is just kind of strange. That, I don't know, that kind of stands out to me. I didn't really notice it so much on the Hyperion figure because of the cape, I guess, but on this one I noticed it. I really like the paint sculpt on his armbands over here. They look really badass. You have this nice black wash right here, and all the metallic metal parts are actually kind of a tealish silver color, so it's not just a straight up silver. I like that. It's got the teal color in there, and this thing's pretty cool, except for that little dot right there. I think that actually looks pretty clean. The legs are a solid black, and then he has that teal color again on his boots right here, which isn't too bad. And he does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So as far as his articulation goes, his head moves up very far. We have a nice disc hinge over there. It moves down very far as well. It moves side to side. It kind of has a little bit of a head pivot, a little bit, but not really. He has a ball jointed shoulder right here. Moves forward, bicep swivel. He has a double jointed elbow, but can only bend at 90 degrees. And this wristband is actually, you could swivel it on its own, which is kind of neat. So you can adjust that. His wrists move down, they move up. You could rotate them side to side. He has a great ab crunch joint. Look how much that moves forward. That is awesome. It moves very far back, and you can see that they've sculpted quite a bit over here. It ends right over here. And then his belt is actually kind of independent, so you can shift that down. You can have it swivel like that, which I actually think looks a little bit better. He has these nice hip joints right here, and that doesn't hinder the articulation, by the way, so you could rotate this all you want and it's still good. Hip joints are awesome. T-joints move outward, move forward, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, rotates at the boot, ankles move down, move up, and he has an ankle pivot. Love that ankle pivot. And the figure stands just under 7 inches tall. So yeah, there's a lot of qualities to this figure that I really like. I'm actually more impressed with these armbands over here. That looks pretty cool. I'm really happy that the yellow isn't a solid yellow. To be honest with you, he's not that fun to pose, and that's one thing I love about Marvel Legends is posing Marvel Legends. So overall, I just feel like I've kind of been let down a little bit with the figure, but it is a cool figure, and it does have its plus sides, especially with the unexpected paint detail over here and over here. Still, I don't know, I would have preferred a different kind of head sculpt, to be honest with you, but oh well. Alright, I hope you guys liked my review. Thanks again, MarvelousNews.com. Check them out all week for SDCC coverage, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.